Watch it. They like to pick up stuff, Mike.
Yeah, I know. Keep an eye on them. Alright, you guys, we're here at the Orlando Toy Show and Comic-Con. They let everybody in a little early. We thought we had to 10 o'clock to set up. People were walking in at 9:30. I already sold a few things and sold to Jeff, so I didn't get a chance to film the booth while there wasn't this much traffic and show you everything on the booth. Sorry, man. I can't even walk. You can see, yeah. What? All right, you guys, I've tried to film an intro for this video about 10 times. I've said it so many times I already forgot. I'm at the Orlando Toy Show and Comic-Con. We've done very well. It's I don't even know what I'm doing here. What's up, you guys? I've tried to film an intro for this video and I can't. It's so packed in there. I can't film. I can't walk around. I've been to a lot of shows. I've never seen this many people at a toy show, ever. Which is a good problem if you're a vendor like we are. How many people do you think came through here today? If you had to put a number to it. 4,000 entries. 4,000 people in this tiny toy show. This is it. This is the hall. So imagine 4,000 people walking. The wall's over there. I don't know if you guys can see it. And I haven't had a minute to film. I don't know if I said it already, but it's 3:10 in the afternoon. I wanted to show you the booth before we started selling. Right now, my booth looks gone. My booth looks dry. I've sold 11 hot toys. Hey, I'm gonna show you the booth anyways. So here's the setup. When you come into our booth, I had all the hot toys here. This is what's left. I mean, I still have quite a bit left, but I had no empty slots. And as you can see, there's a lot of holes now. Let's walk around to the other side. As you can see, a lot of space now. So this is all us, all the way down to the wall. And like I said, I'm not complaining. It's just as far as this video goes, I don't know what to do now because the show ends in 2 hours. I'm sure that whatever's left is slim pickings. I'm still gonna hunt around and see if I reinvest some of this money. Although, oh wait, I forgot to show you the other side of the booth where we have all our graded stuff. So we got Gramps over here taking care of the other side of the booth. What's up, Gramps?
You're gonna have to wipe the drool off your figure.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh, man. Every single person. Oh my gosh, man. They're just like, this is awesome. I'm like, wipe the drool off. All right, man. So, you guys doing good over there?
Oh man, it's been crazy all day.
Oh man, there's a lot of people here.
All day.
Man,
yeah.
Okay, oh, you're getting called. We'll be back.
All right, I'll show you that booth in a minute. I have another customer. Be right back. So really quick, shout out to this woman, Jocelyn.
You know, I try.
Saving my life today. She just sold
what did I sell?
an action figure.
There you go.
Casey Jones. You sold Casey Jones, and you sold Hummpty's.
Yes, I did.
3D printed Mausers.
Thank you, thank you.
These things have been a hit. Thank you. I appreciate you.
I got you.
Also, I had a massive headache a few hours ago, and she went to get me some Advil or whatever it was.
I take care of him.
So, Jeff and his wife, super happy that they've joined me in this venture. All right, let's go look at that booth real quick. All right, here we go. So, all of the graded.
Back from making another sale.
All the graded figures are on this table. I decided to split it up. I mean, they're not all graded. We got some loose turtle stuff too. But 80% of the table is graded. These are my Star Wars figs that Gramps said everybody's been drooling over. I got a prototype Boba Fett, 925 AFA grade. And I got this 8.0 AFA. But nobody's bought them. And of course,
a lot of drooling over them, but no one's bought them now. So.
Can't forget about Gramps cards.
You don't have
the signature cards.
Yeah, that's all I got today. Signature cards.
You don't got no graded cards?
I didn't bring them.
But you do have them.
I do have a few. I don't have a lot of graded cards. I sold most of mine, and I haven't been able to. I mean, it's just it's been 6 months to get them back. So.
Oh wow! Yeah.
You know, because
everything's taking forever.
Yeah, it's just So
I actually have a case of Boba Fett's and other figures that I want to get graded, but they're taking about 6 months now. I wanted to have them back for MegaCon.
yeah,
I don't know. CAS is really backed up and they're the closest one to me. Alright, I can't remember what's the last thing you guys saw. I was filming the booth, I think, with the graded stuff. I got called away with another customer, so I'm just gonna skip to the hunt, see if I find anything that I want at the show. And this video is gonna be a little weird. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this because I'm all over the place. I just noticed you have a few that I need.
You need some?
I need this guy.
I'll take them.
I need that one. And this one. I just found her. I'm already making my first purchases. I needed this guy. My Mandel display. And I need this guy. And I need her too. So
I gotta run to the truck. I got more of them.
Hey, Hummpty, we got somewhere back there we could throw these? Isn't that for sale?
$1.
50 cents. 50 cents.
Easy.
Keep an eye on them, okay?
I'm with Humpty. You say $1, I say 50 cents.
Damn, 2 against me.
That came straight from NECA. I paid for that motherfucker. It took him a year and a half to send it to me.
That's retail.
Huh?
Retail.
Yeah.
Found the Bebop and Rocksteady for retail. It's not bad.
Closer, swing back and look at
All these graded stuff is yours?
Yeah.
Just found a bunch of graded figures. Oh man. Ooh, I could get into some trouble in this booth. Oh, look at this guy. This guy will go well with the ones I already have. 9.0 AFA. No price. Okay, I'm interested in this one. I'm gonna ask about this one. He's got a 925. Nah, I was thinking about this one, but I don't know. It's a Sokotano though, 8.5. I do like that. That's a maybe. Ooh, a Cab Bane. Graded Funko Pop, 925. Okay. Stay. That pop got my attention because it's Cad Bane. I've never tried selling a graded Funko Pop. I've never really sold Funko Pops, period. The only time I've ever sold them, I did mystery boxes. But Cab Bane, I think is a good investment, depending on the price. When it comes to Funko Pops and grading, I don't really know if people even want that, so I don't know. This is for restocking for the next show. It's not for me personally. I sold a lot today, so I definitely got to buy a lot. Don't get me wrong, I still have a lot in my storage unit. I don't have to buy anything, but I kind of want to. Let me talk about some prices and I'll be right back. Alright you guys, I just bought 3 graded AFA pieces. I'll show them to you when I get back to the booth. I also want to show you 2 pieces that I traded for at the show. First time I ever messed with them, they're pretty cool. I asked David, Dark Collectibles, for advice and I listened. So hopefully it works out. Alright you guys, so I picked up these 3 graded pieces just now. I bundled them up. I was kind of iffy about them, but I'll be real with you guys. I got a really, really good deal on this. I mean, the price I paid for this is not even worth it for me to find this figure and get it graded myself. It's not. So, I got this one. I picked up Ray. Again, amazing deal. And I picked up this Cad Bane, 925. And again, I can't get it graded for what I paid for it because this pop alone, I looked on eBay, it's selling for about 50 to 60. If I was to buy this pop and get it graded, I would pay more than what I just paid. So I'm really happy with this one, even though this is the one that I was iffy about. And I picked up these 2. I said I don't know anything about these. I know that I've seen them online. People take pictures with them. David messes with this stuff, so I contacted him, and he told me what he thinks they're worth, what I could sell them for. I took his word for it, and I did the trade because it made sense. If I sell these two, I actually make more money than I would have made for the Hot Toys. So, what I was asking for the Hot Toys anyways. So I'm happy with that deal. Picked up 5 pieces today, but I still have an hour and a half, so let's go walk around, see what else I can find.
We got Hummpty negotiating there, trying to get some stuff for Whatnot, I'm sure.
Check out that ad. Surprised that Jeff hasn't jumped on that. He loves ads. He has a graded one right here. I don't know if I showed it to you guys already or not. I showed it to you in the last video though. And I can tell you right now, he does not want to sell that thing. He's had interest in it, but he likes it too much. So he's not negotiable on that piece. At least not for now. Who knows? If you see us at a show, give it a shot. Found a Winter Soldier and a Hawkeye. But I saw them earlier when the show started, and right away they got my interest because the prices are not bad. But it turns out that Hawkeye has one of the arrows broken, and Winter Soldier is missing a knife. So I don't know. It's not. I don't want to be selling Hot Toys that are incomplete or broken, which they're not. They're just not complete. Price is good though, but I think I'm gonna pass. So it looks like I picked up a screw on the way back from Orlando. Just one more thing to add to this trip. I ended the video at the show kind of abruptly because towards the end of the video I noticed that PayPal had blocked my account, for lack of a better term. I really don't know what happened, to be honest with you. And it wasn't just me. There was a few other vendors as well that I know of. Could have been even more. I took quite a few payments with PayPal, and when I checked the account I noticed there was a red message, like a warning, pretty much saying that I can no longer accept payments, do a transfer, or make payments with that account. And it kind of freaked me out because there's a lot of money sitting in that PayPal account right now. I had one gentleman buy 5 Hot Toys from me, and another one right after bought 2. I was able to transfer some money before, so not all of my money is in PayPal, but there's still a few $1,000s just sitting there. So apparently the money's gonna sit there for up to 180 days, which sucks. And then another vendor, he was actually using a credit card machine, a PayPal credit card machine, I'm assuming. And same thing happened to him. He couldn't transfer any money. He couldn't do anything with his account. Yeah, it kind of sucks. I called PayPal the next day and they weren't very helpful, to be honest with you. They wouldn't give me much information. I spoke with a supervisor and he repeated the same thing that the lady I spoke with said. So it looks like they were just reading off of a script. So long story short, PayPal, their customer service really sucks in my opinion. And I'm not gonna trash PayPal in this video. I'm not saying don't use PayPal. I'm just explaining why the video ended so quick, and I'm sharing my situation just as a caution, I guess, for other small business owners that are looking to use PayPal for transactions. Now, I'm not saying this is gonna happen to you. Maybe we did something wrong. I'm not sure. I'm not really familiar with PayPal's policies. I don't use PayPal that often. I've started using them more now because of the shows. A lot of people like to pay with PayPal, and that's fine. I don't think I will be using PayPal in the future. I prefer just not to make the sale than to go through this again. And it's not, I know there's a good chance I'm gonna get my money, but it's the interaction that I had with the customer service of PayPal and how they don't explain anything. They don't give you any answers at all. They just keep saying that this is all the information they could give me, which pretty much is the same thing I read and that notice that I got in my account, which is that the money is going to be held for 180 days or up to 180 days. And that's all she could tell me. And then when I spoke to the supervisor, he repeated the same thing. They wouldn't tell me why. They didn't tell me if I did something wrong, what was it? So I started doing some research online, and it looks like this is something that's common if you take a lot of payments with friends and family, which I didn't know I took any, to be honest with you, but it turns out that I did. I had a lot of subscribers come to the show to show support. I had a few people that came from out of town, and I guess a few of them paid me through friends and family. Now, I didn't ask them to do that. I guess because they're regular viewers of the channels, they just trust me. And that's, listen, I'm not blaming anybody for what happened. If you're watching this and you bought something from me and you sent the money, friends and families, I'm not saying this is anybody's fault. If it's anybody's fault, it's mine, because I just didn't know the rules. I didn't do my research. So I'm not saying that I'm not going to use PayPal in the future because of what happened. I just have a bad taste in my mouth after speaking with their customer service. I don't like the way they treated me. I know when it comes to a big company like that, you know, they know that there's not much that we can do, so they pretty much could do and say whatever they want. They want to hold a few $1,000s for 6 months, they can, and there's nothing I could do about it. I prefer just to not deal with them in the future, just because, like I said, I know eventually I'll get the money, but just the way they treated me, the way they talked to their customers, I don't know, not very happy with them. So yeah, that's how the show ended for me and for a few other vendors. We got locked out. I'm not gonna say we lost any money, because we might still get the money, I hope. Today's actually Tuesday. I was supposed to have the video up today. I spent the whole day yesterday trying to resolve the situation, and there's just nothing I can do. So I'm giving up. I'm just gonna pretend that that money does not exist, and if in 6 months from now, which puts me at June, July, the money shows up in my account or before, then fine, you know, great. Little bonus, because in my mind, that money's just gone. Because if I think about it, I'm gonna be checking that account every day, or at least once or twice a week. I don't want to go through that. It's frustrating. So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, just taking a hit. It's part of doing business. There's always things that are gonna come up. There's always situations that are gonna test you, and I'm used to it. You know, I've been in business my whole life, so when things like this happen, I don't really get upset. I try not to stress myself out. I'm just sharing this as a caution for those of you that have a small business or are starting a small business. If this was a business that was going to support my family, feed my family, then this would hurt. It's a nice chunk of money that's just sitting there, and a lot of small businesses, I'm sure, cannot afford to take a hit like that, have that money sitting there for up to 6 months just because. And again, I'm not saying this is gonna happen to you. Just something that happened to me, and I just want to share it. And just take this information however you want. I'm not trashing PayPal at all. I probably did something wrong. It's most likely is my fault. But the way that they just don't communicate with you, the way that they don't explain anything, that they just have the right to hold your money hostage with no explanation. And that's the problem that I'm having. So I'm choosing not to use PayPal from here on out. I will still accept credit cards, debit card payments, other forms of payment. Cash is always good. I'm surprised with how many people come to these shows with no cash, only card, and it's shocking. Because honestly, when I go to the shows, when I was just a consumer, I always took cash. Odds are, if you're gonna go to a show and make a big purchase, you're better off having cash. If you come to a booth like mine, for example, or Jeff's, and you want to negotiate, you know, with us, I'm gonna be more flexible to an extent if you have cash, because I'm not gonna lower the price of my item and then take a hit on the credit card fees or the PayPal fees on top of that. So that's another thing. You know, you come into the shows, you might want to bring some cash if you want to negotiate. You know, you're gonna pay full price. Hey, I'll take a card. I'll take whatever you have. You know, I don't know if this information is gonna do anybody any good, but that's what happened. That's why I stopped filming so quick, and that's why I'm filming this part now in my truck on the way to Miami to buy some Hot Toys. That's right. I'm not gonna end this video on a sour note. I'm gonna do one of my favorite things and go buy some Hot Toys. These Hot Toys are not for myself personally. They are for inventory, and I will show you what I'm picking up as soon as I get there, which for me is like about an hour and a half. For you guys, it'll be in just 1 second. All right, you guys, I'm here in Miami. I just picked up 2 Hot Toys, and let me just show you. Picked up the Mark 85 from Endgame. Picked up Thor from Thor Ragnarok. I also got 2 Matrix figures that picked up last minute. Just a little bundle deal, made sense, so why not? Along with that, we got Marvel Captain Carter from What If, and the Hydra Stomper. Heavy figure. I've been looking at this figure for a while, and I never picked it up. I have it now. I'm not keeping it. All of this is going to be inventory for my next event. And yeah, I had a viewer reach out on Instagram, told me he had a few things he wanted to sell after watching my last few videos, I guess. He thought that I might want it for my inventory, and he was correct. So, if you're watching, bet that up. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I don't know. I think I'm gonna go to a Target that's nearby. I just know I'm not gonna find anything. But let's give it a try. Why not? It's been a minute. All right, you guys. I'm here at Target. I was just watching Seth's video, and he was having a lot of luck in Orlando at Target, finding wrestling chases and all this stuff. So it kind of got me hyped up to come to Target and see what I could find. But here's the thing, I also watched Josh's video, Josh Pence, and he was out of hunt, didn't find anything. So am I gonna be the Josh of this store or the Seth? Let's find out. Well, it looks like Josh and I are on the same boat. Wow, these retail stores have no love for us. We don't have that what's poppin' touch. But you know it's bad when there's not an Eternals legend on the shelves. Those things are everywhere. This is another first. They don't even have a Star Wars section. Or they don't have any Star Wars to hang up. A lot of wrestlers though. Not that I know what I'm looking at. There might be a $200 figure here somewhere, and I have no clue. That's Seth's thing. I know he found 2 chases in the same Target. Kind of look like this, I think. I don't think it's this though. Watch it be this. Whatever. Alright. Oh, Goldberg. Look, I know who this is. Only because of his movies and that show. He had a show. I forgot the name of it. Alright. Well, at this point, I don't even feel like walking to the Funko NECA section. This is bad. This is really bad. Hate retail stores. Alright, let's go check out the NECA section. Just noticed that this is on clearance. I'm not really interested in it, but somebody watching might be. Go check out your Targets. She's $11.99. You save $8. Go get it. Oh, hold up. This is actually pretty cool. Check this out. I've never seen this one before. Huh, you guys know I don't mess with Legos at all. But I like all these older vintage looking things. Like in real life, I wouldn't mind having a real typewriter from this era, just as decoration. So that's a pretty cool Lego set. I mean, it looks like it's a solid piece. If it wasn't for the Lego logo, you couldn't tell that it's not. Pretty dope. Wait, does this thing actually... Nah. Okay, hold on. Before I say something that makes me sound really stupid, let me see something. Okay, it says it has a special letter from Thomas Kirk Christensen. I don't know who that is. For a second there, I thought that it actually worked because of this picture. But yeah, okay. That would have been impressive. I would have bought it if it actually typed. Okay, where they don't even have a... Do they have a NECA section? Just a bunch of TVs and cat food. All the way down there. Alright. Alright, this is the weakest NECA section I've ever seen. I was actually hoping to find some G.I. Joe Super 7 figures. I know that Jeff has been trying to get them all. So I was hoping I could find some from, but there's nothing here. Well, actually, they do have, I don't want to take it out. They have the Dexter figure. Believe it or not, I was a big fan of that show. The new season that just came out, which was the last, wasn't so bad. It was pretty good. The Witcher. I've been meaning to watch this only because George from MCE, the Medina Lorian, keeps talking about this. I've never seen it. I don't know, maybe someday I'll give it a shot. Okay. So don't feel bad, Joshy. You're not the only one that can't find nothing at a retail store. These stores have no love for us. $8 for a Stormtrooper. Why not?
Oh, GEEK coming out.
That's right. Just got outbid $10. Do I really want this for $10?
CD taking it?
Nope.
Nope. OGE says nope.